The story of Nigerian success in Toronto is one of ambition, finding new ground. In a city known for its diversity and drive, these visionaries have built empires, led innovation, and reshaped industries far from home. From boardrooms to creative stages, they've brought the bold spirit of Nigeria into Canada's business and cultural heart. In this video, we're exploring the Nigerians who've made their mark in Toronto and the impact they continue to leave on one of the world's most dynamic cities. Starting with Number 10. Masai Ujiri. Masai Ujiri stands as one of the most respected figures in global sports. He is a man whose path from Zaria to Toronto reshaped the story of African leadership in the NBA. His journey started with a love for basketball that grew into something far bigger. He has always had a lifelong mission to create opportunity through the game. Masai was raised in Nigeria and played basketball wherever he could, often on rough outdoor courts under the sun. His dedication opened doors that took him to Europe, where he played professionally before moving into scouting. His relocation to Europe revealed where his real strength lay. People were finally able to spot his potential where others had overlooked it. His sharp instincts and relentless work ethic carried him through the NBA's front offices until he joined the Toronto Raptors, where his leadership began to transform the team's identity. In 2019, the Raptors reached the pinnacle of basketball, claiming their first-ever NBA championship. It was a defining moment for Toronto and a turning point for Ujiri. His approach to leadership set a new tone in a league driven by egos and pressure. For him, that victory with the trophy, as well as the realization of years spent believing that global perspectives can create championship results. Off the court, Ujiri's Giants of Africa Foundation has become a movement across the continent. Through it, he's built basketball courts, hosted camps, and empowered young players to see sport as a tool for growth and education. Each project carries his commitment to giving others the platform he once searched for. He's truly made Toronto his home. The city's own blend of diversity and ambition feels like a perfect reflection of his values. While basketball is his first love, his work now goes so much further. He's deeply involved in youth development, philanthropy, and business. Now, his name carries weight far beyond the sports world, entering conversations about leadership, identity, and impact. Masai Ujiri's journey really shows how far persistence and purpose can take you. His success is a reminder that having that kind of drive is often more important than just having talent. Number 9. Chika Stacy Oriuwa. Dr. Chika Stacy Oriuwa has built an impressive career as a physician, poet, and speaker. She is now one of the most recognizable Nigerian Canadians in medicine and public life. Her success comes from her unique talent for using her education, voice, and purpose to create real impact and new opportunities. Chika grew up in Brampton, Ontario. Her Nigerian parents taught her the value of discipline and a deep love for learning. She went on to study psychiatry at the University of Toronto, where she earned her medical degree and graduated as valedictorian. This was a major achievement, as she was the first Black woman in the school's long history to earn that title. That moment put her in the spotlight and opened many new doors for her, far beyond the hospital walls. Today, Chika has a multifaceted career that mixes medicine with media, public speaking, and creative work. She is a popular speaker at conferences, universities, and company events, where she shares her insights on mental health, equity, and leadership. Her voice commands attention. Through smart partnerships with major brands and organizations, she has turned her expertise into influence and that influence into financial success. She is also a talented writer and artist. Her poetry and spoken word performances explore powerful themes of identity and resilience. This creative side adds a special layer to her public image, helping her connect with people well beyond the traditional boundaries of medicine. She brings the same high standard of excellence to every speech, partnership, and project that she brings to her medical practice. Chika is based in Toronto, a city that fuels her ambitions and supports her global reach. Whether she is at the hospital or on a high-profile stage, she has a presence that earns respect and attracts opportunity. Her growing portfolio of work places her among the most accomplished and successful young Nigerians in Canada. By combining her sharp intellect with a strong sense of business, Chika has built a life that is both meaningful and prosperous. Number 8. Jake Okechukwu. Effoduh. Jake Okechukwu. Effoduh has built an impressive reputation across law, media, and technology. Now based in Toronto, he's part of a new generation of Nigerians who are redefining what influence and success look like in the diaspora. His career is a powerful mix of intellect and entrepreneurship, which has earned him a lot of recognition in both Canada and Nigeria. Born and raised in Abuja, Jake started his career as a popular radio personality and human rights advocate. He used his voice to spark important national conversations about governance, justice, and how citizens can get involved. His work on Nigeria Info FM, along with hosting shows like the Step Up Nigeria and the Good Citizen radio show, gave him a platform that reached millions. After years of advocacy, Jake decided to pursue advanced legal studies. He moved to Canada and attended York University's Osgoode Hall Law School, where he focused on technology and human rights. Today, his research explores how artificial intelligence and new digital policies are shaping modern society. This focus gives him a rare and valuable edge at the intersection of law and innovation. It has also positioned him as a trusted consultant for governments, global think tanks, and major international organizations that need guidance on digital ethics and governance. Over time, Jake skillfully transformed his expertise into a successful enterprise. He founded initiatives and advisory projects that help link good policy with new innovations. He essentially helps institutions understand how technology can promote equality rather than create deeper divides. This is supported by partnerships with international agencies and universities. In Toronto, Jake has become a familiar and respected name in both legal and cultural circles. His unique blend of serious academic knowledge and his natural ability to communicate clearly make him a sought-after voice on issues of inclusion and digital transformation. Number 7. Adetona Omokanye. Adetona Omokanye has become a notable name in Canada's business world. He's known for his sharp instincts and a real talent for turning good ideas into successful companies. His career combines media, marketing, and digital innovation. But through it all, he has always stayed true to his Nigerian roots. Adetona started his career back in Nigeria, focusing on digital strategy and brand communication. He saw early on how powerful storytelling and technology could be in shaping what people think and helping businesses grow. This insight led him to co-found Expose Nigeria, a digital marketing agency. The company took off, quickly becoming one of the most influential firms in the country. Adetona built a reputation as a go-to strategist, working with major brands and entertainment companies and proving he could turn a simple digital presence into real profit. Moving to Toronto was a game-changer that expanded his reach. In Canada, Adetona sharpened his skills and built a new network of connections. This move helped turn his Nigerian ventures into truly international platforms. He's now seen as a leader in digital entrepreneurship, especially known for his ability to connect African creativity with North American business strategies. Through consulting, hosting events, and brand collaborations, he has built a powerful network that stretches all the way from Lagos to downtown Toronto. On top of all that, Adetona is the founder of the Digital Media Talk Conference, DMT. This has become a major event for media professionals, influencers, and entrepreneurs from across Africa and the diaspora. The conference has grown into its own successful ecosystem. It's profitable, attracts global sponsorships, and does important work by promoting digital skills and innovation. Today, his business interests are diverse, covering marketing, tech consulting, and brand development. His impressive work continues to attract major corporate clients and high-profile partners. This success has placed him among the most financially successful young Nigerians in Canada's creative economy. Number 6. Lonzo Nzekwe. Lonzo Nzekwe has become one of the most successful Nigerian filmmakers in Canada. He's a creative entrepreneur who figured out how to turn storytelling into a major business. He has built a production company that works in film, TV, and digital media. He's one of the few African creatives in North America who really controls both the art and the business side of his work. Lonzo was born in Nigeria and grew up between Lagos and Canada. He got into filmmaking because he was curious and wanted to tell real African stories that everyone around the world could appreciate. He first made a big name for himself with his film Anchor Baby. It became an international hit, won awards, and got distribution deals on several continents. That first film really set the stage for his whole career, showing he was not only creative but also had a sharp mind for business. But Lonzo later went on to build Iron Flix, his Toronto-based production and distribution company. Iron Flix is all about giving African and Black filmmakers a platform to get their work seen by a global audience. The company has grown into a multi-million-dollar business thanks to smart streaming partnerships, licensing deals, and content agreements across Canada, the US, and Africa. A big reason for his wealth is his smart approach to ownership. Instead of selling his rights away early, Lonzo held on to full creative control. This was a rare move, but it meant he could profit from his projects for years to come. This has turned his film portfolio into a stable, long-term business. In Toronto's entertainment scene, people know Lonzo as more than just a filmmaker. He's an investor, a producer, and a sharp dealmaker who really understands both the creative side and the money side. His work with major studios, streaming giants, and African production companies has made him one of the top-earning Black creatives working in Canada today. From the film set to the boardroom, Lonzo has figured out how to balance art with business. He's proven that African cinema can be a huge success on the world stage and make the kind of money that people used to think was only possible for Hollywood. Number 5. Babatunde Agunloye. Babatunde Agunloye has made a real name for himself in Toronto as a standout Nigerian filmmaker and creative entrepreneur. He's figured out how to turn his craft into a growing business. With a background in film production and business strategy, he has built a career that mixes art, enterprise, and leadership in Canada's busy entertainment scene. After moving from Nigeria to Toronto, Babatunde sharpened his vision at the Toronto Film School. That's where he learned the crucial business side of storytelling. This knowledge became the foundation for his own production company, Great and Mighty Things, Inc. The company produces films and TV projects that celebrate African stories for a global audience. His company is much more than just a passion project. It has become a profitable business, bringing in steady money from film distribution, TV partnerships, and other creative projects. His breakout project, Realm 2, made serious waves. It got noticed for its unique mix of African storytelling and high-quality Canadian production. The series attracted investors, distributors, and sponsors who all saw that his work had both cultural and commercial value. With each new release, Babatunde has reached even more audiences in Canada, Nigeria, and the United States. Unlike many filmmakers who have to rely on studio funding, Babatunde's approach is all about ownership and control. He holds onto the rights for his projects. This ensures he gets a continuous flow of income from licensing and streaming deals. That smart strategy has given his finances a major boost, allowing him to reinvest his profits into even bigger productions and media ventures. He also hires diverse creative teams, mentors emerging Black filmmakers, and works together with major production houses. He's building a brand that successfully blends creativity with commerce. His reputation as a producer who understands both a good story and the bottom line has made him a sought-after figure in Canada's film industry. Babatunde has built a business model where every single film, series, and creative project helps build lasting wealth. His work in Toronto's entertainment market is a perfect example of how vision and ownership can turn filmmaking into a powerful and sustainable source of fortune. Number 4. Bunmi Banjo. Bunmi Banjo is one of the most financially successful Nigerian professionals in Canada. She's known for her sharp business sense and her influence in the global tech world. She has built a career that mixes corporate leadership, starting her own companies, and making a social impact. This has created a level of success that is both impressive and built to last. Born in Nigeria and educated in Canada, Bunmi started her career in marketing and business strategy. She quickly climbed the ladder at major international companies. Her big turning point came when she joined Google, where she led huge digital transformation programs all across Africa. As the head of brand and digital education for the continent, she was in charge of programs that trained millions of young Africans in digital skills. This helped expand Google's presence and also made her one of the most respected business leaders of her time. Her years at Google brought her influence, wealth, and a powerful network of connections in global markets. After leaving the company, she founded Kua Ventures. This is a firm that invests in new African businesses that are focused on innovation and making a difference. The company's portfolio includes businesses in tech, education, and sustainability, all set up to be profitable while also doing good. This smart mix of top-level corporate work and savvy investing has secured her financial base, making her one of the most successful Nigerians in Canada's tech scene. In Toronto, she continues to work at the center of finance, technology, and entrepreneurship. Her consulting work with global companies and governments brings in another steady stream of income. On top of that, her speaking events, advisory roles, and board memberships all add to her financial success. Bunmi's success isn't just in one industry. She has built a diverse investment portfolio that includes tech startups, real estate, and education projects. Her skill for turning opportunities into sustainable wealth has made her a true standout among Nigerian professionals living abroad. Number 3. Oyin Oladejo. Oyin Oladejo has become one of Canada's most successful Nigerian entertainers. She's built both fame and wealth through her work in movies, TV, and theater. Based in Toronto, she has turned her acting career into a successful business by mixing her art with discipline and smart financial moves. Oyin was born in Nigeria and grew up in Toronto. Her journey into acting started with a simple love for storytelling and performing. She trained in the theater performance program at Humber College and got her start on local stages. Her talent quickly got her noticed, and her early theater work built her reputation, opening the door for bigger, better-paying TV jobs. Her big break was landing the role of Lieutenant Joanne Owosekun on Star Trek: Discovery, part of one of the biggest sci-fi franchises in the world. That role didn't just make her famous, it completely changed her financial situation. After multiple seasons, plus all the media and fan conventions, Oyin turned that high-profile job into a steady income and long-term wealth. She makes money from royalties, brand partnerships, and event appearances. Even outside of Star Trek, she keeps growing her career. She takes on roles in movies and plays across North America, carefully balancing creative projects with smart financial moves. Every new project adds to her net worth. She's backed by a strong team and has a good eye for strategic choices that keep both her brand and her bank account healthy. Toronto is still her home base. It's the city where she's built her career and a lifestyle that her success pays for. She also invests in her own personal projects and independent films, which creates multiple streams of income beyond just acting. Her financial discipline and focus on ownership have helped her go from being a rising star to a truly established creative entrepreneur. Oyin has proven that an artist can be both creatively successful and commercially successful. She's built a career that earns her both respect and financial rewards. Number 2. Ifeanyi Emmanuel Igboke. Ifeanyi Emmanuel Igboke has built an impressive career that mixes acting, production, and business, and he's turned his talent into real wealth. Based in Toronto, he has become one of the most financially successful Nigerian actors working in Canada. He's done it by using both his creative skills and a sharp business sense to grow his career. Ifeanyi first moved to Canada for higher education, but his passion for acting quickly took over and became the main focus of his career. He trained hard in theater and film, getting the skills he needed to compete on both local and international stages. His early work in independent Canadian films helped him build a reputation as a reliable and versatile actor, which opened the door to bigger projects. Ifeanyi's breakthrough came from feature films that appealed to both African diaspora audiences and mainstream Canadian viewers. By picking roles that were culturally important but also had broad commercial appeal, he set himself up to earn both good salaries and long-term royalties. Beyond just acting, he often produces or co-produces projects, which creates multiple ways to earn money through streaming platforms, licensing, and international distribution deals. Toronto is his main base of operations, and it gives him direct access to Canada's growing film and entertainment industry. He has also smartly expanded into other areas, like media production and consulting, where he helps African content creators who want to enter the North American market. This adds another successful layer to his business. A huge part of Ifeanyi, Emmanuel Igboke's financial growth comes from his focus on ownership and entrepreneurship. By keeping a stake in his projects and expanding into production and distribution, he has created an income model that goes far beyond just acting. Through smart choices, strategic investments, and a steady stream of creative work, Ifeanyi has become both a cultural figure and a rising business figure. Number 1. Seun Richards. Seun Richards has built an impressive career in Canada. He is known for his smart entrepreneurship and major financial success. Based in Toronto, he has used his Nigerian roots and global perspective to create businesses that not only make a lot of money, but also help shape the business scene around him. Originally from Nigeria, Seun moved to Canada with a clear vision to grow his business opportunities. He didn't wait long before he quickly spotted a gap in the logistics and delivery market. He founded a company to provide solutions for both regular people and other businesses. The idea worked. The company grew rapidly, landing major corporate clients and steady contracts that turned it into a highly profitable business. Seun's approach is smart because he also strategically invests in tech startups, e-commerce, and service platforms, which gives him multiple streams of income. He designs every project with growth in mind, aiming to turn innovation into long-term revenue. His success comes from his sharp understanding of what people need and his ability to follow through on an idea. This combination has made him one of the wealthiest Nigerian entrepreneurs in Toronto today. Seun stays in control of his businesses, owning a large part of them and focusing on being profitable. This allows him to take his earnings and reinvest in new ideas. On top of all his own work, he also advises new entrepreneurs, sharing his knowledge to help them build their own lasting wealth. By turning his ideas into profitable companies and keeping ownership, he has built real financial security and influence in Toronto's competitive market. Seun Richards is a perfect example of how smart entrepreneurship can create both a major impact and a lot of wealth, both in Canada and beyond. Thanks for watching this look at Nigerians building success and wealth in Toronto and beyond. If you enjoyed seeing how talent, ambition, and strategy come together, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories of influence, innovation, and lasting achievement.